Hello everyone and welcome to another lagserv.net shoutcast. Another one of those Colby-less ones. So it's just me, because apparently school is more important. Whatever. Anyways, what we have here is FACEIT 21 Sunday Cup and the final between Pavel and coolleR. Apparently the match between coolleR and Strengths is quite interesting, so I was going to save that one for Colby. And I'd watch later on. And that's really loud. We turn that down. Okay, so here we go. coolleR having a nice run in the recent demos I've been watching anyways, so I'm expecting great things from him here. Anyways, we're watching Pavel here. coolleR off to a strong start with the red and the mega. And coolleR with only a green and a yellow under his belt. Not terribly impressive. But, I mean, for Pavel, obviously. Oh, there we go. Hitting a rail there, Pavel. A bit of a failed grenade. Trying to keep that mega corner kind of covered. Able to steal away the red, but coolleR's able to pick up the mega at the same time. Got a bit of a confrontation there on the stairs. Oh, and escaping with 21 health. Pavel's able to pick up his first frag of the game. Not too shabby considering he had a bit of a rough start there. Waiting for that red, but a little too early for it. Still up. Be up in a couple of seconds. There we go. Okay, yeah, he did pick that up. And finishes coolleR off with a lightning gun. Able to deal a lot of damage there, trying to kill time, waiting for that red to pop up. Very productive. He knows when that mega's up, and he is going to get that as well. Pretty decent stack here. Taking coolleR out again for a 3-0 lead. Just a minute and 20 seconds in. So, very strong game here from Pavel so far. And that's saying something. That is saying something. Some lightning gun here. coolleR's got some wayward rockets, but Pavel is down to 50 HP. Oh, 41, but he did pick up that red, so he has some armor. Tried to rail him, missed that. Plays his card right here. There we go. coolleR with not a lot of health left over. Falls with the lightning gun. 4-0 lead now for Pavel. Ooh, not expecting that. And coolleR, I don't know why you would come out of a portal and try to point blank shoot someone with a railgun, but that obviously didn't work for him. Rocket launcher, that's a little bit better. But coolleR probably shouldn't have taken that fight. He didn't have a lot of health there. You can see Pavel trying to predict that spawn and calling it right. I'm not actually sure if it hit. My sound is being a little bit weird. Oh, I thought I had my sound working, but... Oh, there we go. There we go. I can hear it now properly. Grenades going back and forth. And Pavel able to pick him up there, doing a little bit of damage, but coolleR does grab that mega away from him. Some rocket launchers going back and forth. coolleR's trapped in that corner. Not a good spot to be in. And indeed it isn't. Pavel gets his 7th of the game now, up 7-0. Picking up the red armor. Pavel playing a very, very strong game here against coolleR. coolleR making a few mistakes I wouldn't normally expect coolleR to make. You know, not knowing when to back out. It's kind of been lingering a little too long, I'd say, in a lot of these encounters. Being a little overly aggressive. There's the mega pickup by Pavel there. Up to 160 health, not too bad. Finishing coolleR off with a lightning gun for his 8th of the game. There's the red armor pickup. Red and mega are now spawning roughly the same time. Ooh, able to predict that. Get a good rocket in there on coolleR. I think he missed that rail. Hard to tell sometimes, the hit noises, but Pavel retreating to safety there. Trying to approach this from a different angle. coolleR's raining down grenades, trying to cover that red. And it looks like he's going to be successful. He doesn't pick it up, I don't think, actually. That red is... I think... Is that red still there? It is! No, it's not. Those are rockets. No, it is! Hard to tell. Great, so we have another mega pickup and a red pickup by Pavel here. He has just been dominating the map. He really has. His map control has put coolleR to shame. And able to get the LG there. Pavel with a much larger stack. And freshly spawned coolleR does a little bit of machine gun damage, but runs right into a conflict with nothing but a rocket launcher he just picked up after taking some damage right off the spawn. Not really sure what he was thinking there, but an easy frag for Pavel again. Here, likely another one here. There we go. Now up 14-0. 4.5 minutes in. Great rail by Pavel there, able to pick off coolER again. Raining down some grenades there, likely to get a few hits. Down to 23 health, but coolER obviously took enough damage from the grenades there. It was easy to finish off. And coolER finally gets his first frag of the game on a very weak battle-wary... I don't know, what word do I want there? Battle-wary? That's not it. Anyways, a very weak Pavel. There's the mega pickup. Red armor is up in about 6 seconds now. Green armor pickup. Why not? Couldn't hurt. The only item on the screen there, if you look to the right, that Pavel has not picked up recently is that yellow. Oh, able to get him right off the spawn there with a rail, doing a lot of damage. Likely going to be a very easy job to finish up. There's the yellow. And direct rocket to coolER. And another... Jesus Christ. Pavel's just making all the right calls. He really is. He's had some great bits of aggression here. Some great shots. Throwing down a few rockets there. coolER, knowing him, probably isn't going to venture too far away. And sure enough, he isn't. Able to pick up armor in there. But so is Pavel. So red armor is now up. And coolER's going to try to contest it. He's doing a little bit of damage here. And Pavel is down to 50 health. Just picked up that red though. Down to 25 health now. 40 armor. 50 armor. And able to do a good prediction there and kill coolER with a bit of splash damage. And a freshly spawned coolER with the machine gun. And that's interesting. Pavel with the shotgun actually ventures close to coolER with not a whole lot of health, but able to finish him off. And again, another frag. I mean, they're going so fast I can't keep up with them. Up 22-1 now, with 3.5 minutes remaining in the game. Against coolER, you know, that's something you can brag about. It really is. 23 now to 1. Able to finish him off with the LG. There's a mega pickup by Pavel here. Pavel's not going to let that lead phase him. Still on those items. Doing a good job. coolER's up there trying to take the red. Pavel kind of kicks him off because he was a little too early. And that red is now in Pavel's possession. Up to 50 health, 100 armor. Again, not too bad. Look at the accuracy, 100% shotgun. I like that. 57 rail, not too bad considering how much he's used it. You know, overall pretty fair. You know, I really can't complain about those. Anyways, some more rockets. coolER looked like he was looking away. He expected Pavel to retreat through the teleporter or something. And Pavel able to kill him unawares and kill him again there. I literally am struggling to keep up with this. This is insane. This is the grand final, too, keep in mind. I'm surprised coolER hasn't GG'd. Actually, I'm surprised he didn't GG about 4 minutes ago. Pavel now up 27-2. It's just... it's pretty clear whose side this game is on. And coolER actually able to pick up his third frag of the game finally. You can hear him screaming there. He's weak. Probably be very easy for Pavel to pick off, and he does with a quick rail. Well done. Here's coolER spawn. Gets a nice quick shot in there. Finishes him off the rocket launcher. Rocket jumps that got that red for 100 stack. So doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Raining down some rockets. LG to finish him off. And finally, with 30 frags on the board, coolER GG's. That game, that map was just brutal. coolER was probably not feeling too good about himself. But sometimes it's better to start off with a fresh slate. Try to see if you can do any better. So let's find out. Pavel grabbing the mega right off the bat. Not sure what's up with the red. I would imagine coolER probably hasn't. Pavel gets the yellow. Pretty decent start for Capgrounds. 250 stack. Oh, by the railgun there. coolER throws out some plasma there. Likely the only gun he has. He probably desperately wants that rail. But Pavel's going to deny him. Pavel drops down, grabs that red armor away from him. So controlling all three items right now at this point. Red Mega is up shortly, but Pavel kind of scares coolER off. Runs the other way. coolER able to get a bit of damage there to the rocket, but not going to stop Pavel. Grabs that railgun as well. Probably not a bad idea for this map too, because it does have a lot of wide open areas, and having that rail is kind of a nice asset. Well, I guess having a rail is always a nice asset, though, isn't it? Yellow armor is... I don't really know. I assume it's up, but coolER may have grabbed it. Ooh, kind of surprising each other there. And the Mega is up in 1 now. Dropping down there. Rocket jumping to safety and just throwing a rocket down in front of him and getting himself his second frag of the game. Oh, there's a rail. We now know that coolER has that yellow in his possession. Probably picked it up last time as well, I would imagine. Red armor's up. Pavel gets there quickly and beats coolER out. In fact, coolER doesn't... I heard him, but I didn't see him. Not sure where he is. And you know coolER is up there by the yellow. Pavel's going to play it stealthy. But abandoning aggression in favor of the Mega pickup. Probably a good call. Well, we know where coolER is now. Red armor is up. And I'm not really sure what he's doing. Ooh, doing a little bit of damage to himself by accident there, by the looks of it. Maybe he's just trying to screw him out with coolER or bait him or something, but didn't work out. Grabs that red armor anyways. Or he was just trying to time it so they weren't spawning at the same time. I don't even know. I don't know. Mega is up now. And we got basically a little less than a 200-200 stack here. coolER with likely nothing but a yellow armor. And able to get a couple nice close rockets in there. Red armor is up. Pavel delaying it a little bit. Picking it up there. Will coolER be in pursuit? Probably not. I think he's probably got enough common sense to realize the stack is higher. Pavel's, I mean. Ooh, down to about 100. 140 now. That Mega is now up. coolER there to contest it. Does a little bit of damage, but overall not terribly successful engagement for coolER. Red armor is now up. Pick up by Pavel. Again. Now we have 3 seconds between the red and the Mega. Red spawning first. Be interesting to see how Pavel handles that. coolER might have an opportunity though to grab whatever item Pavel doesn't go for. Perhaps the Mega. Unless he's going to sit here and camp it. Alright, here we go. Red armor, up. Perfect timing. Mega is up. And coolER actually, he does pick it up as I predicted. Man, I'm good. coolER grabbing the yellow as well, which means he has a Mega and a yellow under his belt, which isn't too bad. It might be one of the best positions he's been in all map. But still 6 minutes to go. Pavel up 3-0. Not quite as runaway and chaotic as the last map. Pavel does grab that red, but coolER does a little bit of damage and punishes him for it. Mega is up in 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Pavel has this thing about... Oh, you hear coolER pick up the other there. About, guiding down there a little too early and then rocket jumping out and then dropping back down. He's done that a few times. Interesting. Red armor is up now. And waiting for coolER there. coolER does jump up. And Pavel's done a bit of damage here. coolER... Oh, he could have had that red, but he just... Ah, so close. Could have had it. Okay, raining down some rockets down there near the Mega. Mega's is actually still a few seconds away. But I guess coolER wants it that bad, he's willing to risk it. There's the Mega, it's now up. coolER's going to take it. He does grab that. Red armor is up in 5 seconds. coolER's going to try to go 2 for 2. Major items. Doing a decent amount of damage, though. Actually manages to chase Pavel away. He's down to 36 health. And that means coolER actually has controlled the Mega and the red for the first time, I think, all game. So a nice position for coolER, although you know he took a lot of damage doing that. But it did deny Pavel, and that's always a good thing. Able to do some LG. Pavel down to just 59 health here. Red armor is up. coolER is going to try to grab that the second time in a row, and he succeeds. But Pavel is going to grab that Mega. And it's completely wiped out almost already. With a health bubble, he's now to 80, or up rather, to 81 health. So, still not a great position for Pavel here. He wants that red, a little bit early for it. But coolleR is down there, you can hear him. He's around. The red armor is now up. And coolleR's down there, they're going to have an LG battle for it. And Pavel steals away the red and escapes narrowly with 40 armor, 20 health there. And his 5th frag of the game. coolleR freshly respawned. Not much of a match for the lightning gun in Pavel's hands. coolleR doing a little bit of damage there with the plasma. But smart enough not to get too close. Red armor's up. coolleR drops down onto that to steal away from Pavel. But coolleR still hasn't able to grab his first frag. 6.5 minutes in. Pavel up 7-0. I don't know what happened to coolleR, but he's not playing like he did in that last game that Colby and I watched. That was an unbelievably great match. But he kept me great all the time. There's a red armor pickup. Able to finish coolleR off again with the LG. And, yeah. 9-0. Yellow armor pickup. coolleR probably could GG here, and I don't think anybody would really hassle him for it, but he's going to keep playing. I think he wants that, you know, get up to 1. The red armor pickup there by Pavel, and coolleR drops down and narrowly beats Pavel to the Mega. Good news for coolleR too. It's always a victory when he can grab one of those major items away from Pavel with the way Pavel's been playing. And there is the GG. And Pavel up 2-0. And I was going to watch campgrounds again. Let's not do that. Okay, on to the third map here. And if you notice that the video did any kind of jump or anything, that's because apparently my computer decided to stop recording. Luckily, I didn't lose the first 2 maps, but I wish I had realized that about 10 minutes ago. So I'm going to watch this map again. Record it. Hopefully it'll work this time.
3, 2,
oh boy.
1, fight.
Okay. Mega pickup right off the bat from Pavel there. And red armor pickup by Pavel there. Good start to this map. Not too bad at all. coolleR nowhere to be seen. You can see he's picked up the yellow, but he's nowhere to be found. Playing it safe. Probably a good call. Spoiler alert, having watched this map before, this is definitely the best of the 3. That's all I'll say. Anyways, so throw some grenades up there. Rocket jump safely over to that red to pick that up away from coolleR. We have good stack here. Mega is up. Pavel's kind of sitting beside it. Has as near as makes no difference. 200 stack. Pavel throws a smile his way again. Why not? Everybody likes to smile, right? Red armor up in 3. Pavel missing that rail, but on time for the red. Well done. Picking up some health bubbles there. Picking up the yellow. Picked up all the last 4 major items. Pavel in control of the map here. coolleR's still nowhere to be seen. He's popped up a couple times, but hasn't said a whole lot. Hasn't really done anything. So we have another mega pickup by Pavel. Red is up. Oh, coolleR. He shows himself. Ooh, doing a little bit of damage there with a grenade. Be interesting to see what happens here. There's the red armor pickup finally. And some LG battle here. coolleR probably not going to win that battle. Not with the stack that Pavel has. Yeah, there's the LG. Finish him off with a quick rail. Well done. Leading 1-0. There's a mega pickup again. Pavel undisputedly controlling the map here. coolleR is in the room, the smaller yellow room, let's call it. I don't know. There's got to be a better name for it. And picks up his second frag along the way of picking up that yellow. Red armor. Absolutely just in control here. And Pavel, or rather coolleR throwing some rockets down, but kind of lingers by that yellow there and costed him his life realistically. That mega is up in 5 seconds. Pavel a little bit early. He's going to rocket jump out of there. Try to do a little bit of damage to coolleR there, but not too successful. Grabs that mega. Or rather, coolleR able to do what I think was a direct rocket there. So not bad. Able to do a good chunk of damage. And instead of rocket jumping, looks like we're going to have the teleporter route to the red. Yellow armor is up. Pavel throws down a rocket just in case. Oh, there's coolleR. Didn't see his name. And there he is again. Mega up in about 4 seconds. Pavel a little bit early. coolleR raining down rockets. Well, Pavel just going to stand there. And, oh, does a little bit of damage there. But it looks like that was a successful tactic. coolleR able to steal his, I think maybe his first red of the game. Maybe a second. No, Pavel hasn't died yet. But yeah, good move by coolleR, able to grab that red. Red up in 10 now. Doing a little bit of LG damage there. But Pavel's stack is looking great here. 160, 200. Not too bad. Able to do a bit of damage there to coolleR. Red armor's up. Pavel's going to steal that away from coolleR. Not going to let him have it twice in a row. Mega's now up. Waiting for those grenades to explode. There it is. And red is up in about, well, still actually quite a long ways away. 10 seconds. When in doubt, I just look at the timers and try to relay that information, but sometimes it doesn't work. 4 seconds to the red. 1. Trying to cover himself with some grenades there. Rocket jumps up there to grab it. Mega is still 10 seconds away. And Pavel's kind of camping here. Not something you see a whole lot in Quake Live. Occasionally. Oh, there's coolleR. Caught unawares. Able to do a bit of damage there. Mega pickup by Pavel. And see some long distance LG. coolleR runs into him again. Oh, and you can hear coolleR screaming he's not healthy. Pavel might have a easy frag here if he plays his cards right. There's a red pickup again. Red is now spawning 1 second before the mega. Throw down some rockets there at a teleporter destination spot. I'm not really sure what the heck those are called, to be honest with you. Ooh, able to get a good rail in there. It's a little bit early for the mega. Might see a split of items here. coolleR might be able to go for that red and grab it. And he does. Red pickup by coolleR. He needs it. He needs it. LG dropping in front of Pavel. Not sure what he was thinking there. Pavel with a bigger stack wins that battle with 110 health remaining too. Wins it by quite a margin. Yellow armor pickup. 150 stack. Red armor up in about 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. It's up. coolleR is there to contest it. And it looks like they're just going to do a dance instead. coolleR's just doing a jig. You know, he's having fun. Not sure what was going on there. But Pavel able to grab the red and shortly after picks up that mega. Anybody who says Pavel isn't controlling the map is just a bit of an idiot, I think. What else do you say? Really? Oh, got a rocket there coming from coolleR. coolleR wants that red, but he's a little too early, and Pavel makes him pay. Takes his life away, and then takes the mega away. Plasma jumps out there, which takes a deal of health out. I wonder if plasma jumping is more dangerous than rocket jumping, really. I think it is. I should really look that up. But, yeah. Mega is up. Pavel trying to cover that with the grenade launcher. Ooh, able to steal that way into a direct, like, point-blank rocket to coolleR's chest. And a freshly spawned coolleR versus Pavel's LG. Yeah, not going to win that battle. Another freshly spawned coolleR, but Pavel gets out of there in favor of the yellow and a 50 bubble. Getting him up to about 100. That mega's still a ways off. Not too worried about coolleR heading down there. Ooh, coolleR actually able to do a good rail there. Do a bit of damage. Pavel does a bit of LG and gets out of there again. Trying to preserve his life. Deny coolleR his first frag for as long as possible, right? 7 minutes have elapsed. And Pavel's up 8-0. So we see coolleR grabbing that yellow armor, continuing to put up the aggression, and actually gets his first frag of the game finally. 8-1. Only took him 7 minutes to do it, but he did do it. Red armor is now up. And you can hear that pickup by coolleR. At least I hope you have, if I've mixed the audio and stuff properly. Yellow armor pickup by Pavel. Mega, I'm not sure what the status of the Mega is. It's likely, I would imagine, that coolleR's probably taken it, which is a little out of character for Pavel. It's like he's just sort of stopped playing, for lack of a better description. I mean, now he's just kind of camping the yellow room. Wait, what are you doing, dude? Waiting for coolleR? Because there he is! Oh my god! Some direct rockets, well, not really direct rockets, but to the feet, as the rocket launcher is normally used. And able to do a fair amount of damage there to coolleR, force him to retreat. Red armor is up, and God knows when. Oh, there. Looks like Pavel had better timing on it than Wolfgang did. And Mega is stolen away by coolleR, so we have a split of items. Which really could have been avoided if Pavel had... I don't know what he was doing there for a bit. He's just like, oh, there's 30 seconds left. Oh, wait, that's a 7, not a 9. Oh, crap. Oh, man. So coolleR actually able to grab his second frag of the game there. Well done. Well done. Mega is up in 3 seconds. Pavel not looking like he's really in a rush to get there, though. Kind of absent-mindedly, just like, oh, get some armor shards on the way. You know, casually. coolleR able to do a little bit of damage there, get Pavel down to 190. And you can hear Pavel's, or rather, coolleR screaming. He's not terribly healthy. coolleR's not going to follow him, though. It's a wise plan. Wise plan. And it looks like coolleR may have just dropped down there from the red pickup. Potentially. And able to actually get his third of the game. Trying to make a bit of a comeback here. Although with 40 seconds remaining, not looking too good. Let's be honest. More armor shards. Perfect timing on the Mega there. It's like Pavel's starting to try a little bit more, but coolleR's going to make him pay, getting his fourth of the game. He's now only down 4 frags, but 25 seconds to do it? I have doubts. I do have doubts. Yellow armor's up. There we go. Not sure what the status is of the red. And coolleR, with the higher stack and the LG, is able to pick Pavel off relatively easy. And there is a GG for Pavel, but not a forfeiting GG, to be clear. That is a winning GG. So, coolleR is able to kind of narrow the gap there a bit, make it 8-5. And, so yeah, of the 3, probably the best map, I would say. But, that first one was painful. The second one was pretty painful. The first one was bad, though. Oh man. Poor coolleR. Anyways, thank you very much for watching, and I hope I did an okay job, and I'll see you next time.